Wednesday, June 26, 2024, Evening Edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News, AGNDD Intellireport. We're excited to have you with us here. I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics and summarizing them for you. And now, headlines of the day. Alien warp drives could leave detectable space trails. Chinese rocket debris falls on village causing concerns. Judge partially lifts gag order in Trump case. Empress of Japan wore mask to meet royals. Green Lantern series Lanterns gets HBO for 8 episodes. And much, much more. But first, this day in history.
June 26th in history. June 26, 699, Enno Ozuno, a Japanese mystic and apothecary who will later be regarded as the founder of a folk religion Shugendo, is banished to Izu Oshima. June 26, 1886, Henri Moissan isolated elemental fluorine for the first time.
And now on to today's news.
General news.
Judge partly lifts gag order in Donald Trump's hush money case, The Washington Post.
Judge Juan Merchan has partially lifted the gag order on Donald Trump, allowing him to discuss witnesses and jurors involved in his hush money trial. However, the order still applies to lawyers, prosecutors, and others until Trump's sentencing in July, despite criticism from his campaign.
Why the Empress of Japan masked up to meet the royal family, the Daily Beast.
Empress Masako of Japan, wearing a face mask due to a horsehair allergy, visited the UK with Emperor Naruhito. The couple, both educated in Oxford, engaged in activities like visiting the Thames Barrier. The state visit, delayed due to the pandemic, included interactions with the British royal family.
Famous people born on this day. June 26, 1981, Kanako Kondo, Japanese voice actress and singer. Carlo Facchetti. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Carlo Facchetti, born in 1935, was an Italian racing driver known for touring car and sports car racing success. He competed in various championships, including Formula One, and worked with notable teams like Autodelta. He was also involved in the development of the Lancia Stratos engine.
Business news. Science news.
Alien warp drives may have left trails through space that we could detect, scientists say. Futurism.
The article discusses the possibility of detecting signs of an alien spacecraft's warp drive from Earth, based on a theoretical warp drive proposed by physicist Miguel Alcubierre. Researchers suggest that the collapse of an Alcubierre warp bubble could generate detectable gravitational waves, offering a potential method for detecting advanced alien civilizations.
Toxic debris from Chinese rocket drops on village Jalopnik.
Debris from a Chinese rocket crashed into a village in southwestern China, leading to a ban on recording the recovery process due to toxic orange smoke. The Long March 2C rocket booster fell in rural Guizhou, highlighting challenges with inland launch sites. China's space program faces ambitious expansion plans.
Today's obituaries. Sergei Berezin. Brief Wikipedia summary. Sergei Berezin was a Russian ice hockey player who played in the NHL from 1996 to 2003 for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Chicago Blackhawks, Phoenix Coyotes, and others. Known for his offensive skills, Berezin scored the Montreal Canadiens' 10,000th home goal but struggled defensively. He passed away in June 2024 at age 52. Jewel Brown. Brief Wikipedia summary. Jewel Brown, an American jazz and blues singer, passed away at the age of 86. She performed with notable artists like Dizzy Gillespie and Louis Armstrong and was inducted into the Blues Smithsonian Hall of Fame in 2007. Brown had a successful career in music and received various accolades for her work. Jim Connors. Brief Wikipedia summary. James Connors, a former American politician who served as the mayor of Scranton, Pennsylvania from 1990 to 2002, passed away on June 26, 2024, at the age of 77. He had a long career in public service, including working as Scranton's Director of Community Development before becoming mayor. Connors also switched his party affiliation from Democratic to Republican before running for mayor in 1989. He won 3 consecutive terms and later supported Ed Rendell's gubernatorial campaign in 2002. Connors retired in 2009 to focus on family and volunteer work. Muchkund Dubey. Brief Wikipedia summary. Muchkund Dubey was a prominent Indian civil servant and former Foreign Secretary. He had a distinguished career as an ambassador and held various academic positions. He authored several books on topics such as Indian society, foreign policy, and social development in India. Bakhit Kenjiv. Brief Wikipedia summary. Bakhit Kenjiv, a Kazakh-Russian poet, was born in Shymkent, Kazakh SSR, and later moved to Moscow. He was part of the Moscow Time group of poets and emigrated to Canada in 1982. Kenjiv's works, including poetry and novels, have been recognized with awards and translated into multiple languages. He passed away in 2024 at the age of 73. Cankaraç, 97, Turkish businessman. Juhani Palmu, 79, Finnish painter. Carolyn Richmond, an American literary scholar and translator, focused on Spanish literature and translated works by authors such as Leopoldo Alas, Benito Pérez Galdós, and Ramón Gómez de la Serna. She also translated works by her second husband, Spanish novelist Francisco Ayala, into English. Stefan Romaniu, a Ukrainian-Australian activist, was the first vice president of the Ukrainian World Congress and co-chair of the Australian Federation of Ukrainian Organizations. He passed away on June 26, 2024, leaving behind a legacy of defending Ukraine's rights and inspiring others through his energy and determination. Yashar Yakish. Brief Wikipedia summary. Yashar Yakish was a highly accomplished Turkish politician and diplomat. He served as Turkey's foreign minister, an ambassador to various countries, and a member of parliament. Yakish was also a founding member of the Justice and Development Party, with a notable career in foreign affairs and international relations.
Health news.
COVID Summer Guide, How to Navigate Symptoms, Variants, and Vaccines This Season Amid Rising Cases. Yahoo Life.
Experts are seeing signs of a summer COVID surge in the United States, with increasing infections and the emergence of new variants. A reformulated vaccine is on the horizon, and preventive treatments are available to protect vulnerable individuals. Awareness and assessing individual risk factors are crucial for staying healthy.
Entertainment news.
DC's Green Lantern series Lanterns picked up its HBO series for 8 episodes. Variety.
HBO has picked up Lanterns, the first live-action series by DC Studios, led by showrunner Chris Mundy, with Damon Lindelof and Tom King as executive producers. The show will follow Green Lantern Corps members Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart investigating a murder in the American heartland.
You know, when I was a young Globe, the biggest concern in the news was who won the World Series or how many cents a gallon gas was going for. Nowadays, we've got headlines like alien warp drives could leave detectable space trails. Alien warp drives? What happened to good old-fashioned news about the weather or the latest fashion trends? And don't even get me started on Chinese rocket debris falling on villages. I mean, what kind of world do we live in where we have to worry about getting hit by falling space junk just going about our daily lives? It's enough to make you want to stay inside and never go outside again. And this whole thing with the gag order in the Trump case, who knew our legal system could be so dramatic and confusing? I miss the days when a judge just ruled on a simple case of someone stealing a loaf of bread or something. And speaking of drama, the Empress of Japan wearing a mask to meet royals. Now that's a headline you don't see every day. It's like a real-life soap opera playing out in the halls of royalty. Who needs scripted TV shows when you've got the royal family keeping us entertained with their fashion choices? And finally, a Green Lantern series called Lanterns getting picked up by HBO for 8 episodes. Now that's a headline that makes me scratch my globe. I mean, who even watches TV anymore with all these streaming services and limited series popping up left and right? It's enough to make your globe spin. In conclusion, the world is a strange and wondrous place, full of aliens, rocket debris, legal drama, royal fashion statements, and superhero TV shows. And you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way.
Now a couple of dad jokes for you.
Sometimes I tuck my knees into my chest and lean forward. That's just how I roll. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that seafood because now I'm feeling a little eel.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD Intellireport, dear viewers. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.